Hey guys, welcome to FPG. Today we're gonna take a look at the starting cinematics of all the legendary lords from Total War Warhammer 3, as well as the Champion of Chaos cinematic for Valkia that we missed last time. So without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? Here we go. Let's show
This
him.
world has been sundered by a tide of arcane energy.
Old man.
The winds of magic churned into a maelstrom.
Narrator maybe?
The Tome of Fate drew me north to find out why.
Ooh, is that the
Guided
book?
me to a distant
other cinematic?
fortress steeped in blood.
One where the old guy got infected by the
A
book,
battle
more or
was
less.
fought there.
Demon energy?
Though long over, the spirits still lingered. In the shadow of a broken portal, the trail ended.
All the dead
It
blood
was
was
here
cool.
the tome conversed with the dead.
Light blue
They
effects.
told of Urson, the bear god of Kislev, lost in darkness. A noble prince
Ursul.
ventured to save him, yet he strayed from the path and was corrupted by chaos.
Ooh.
Savior became executioner.
That's sick.
A single shot, bound in faith forsaken, pierced Urson's heart.
Corrupted by corn.
And so the bear god roared. The tide that broke the world.
Oh.
Spirits,
Heavy.
where lies Urson now? Is he here, in the north?
Beyond the maelstrom in the realm of chaos.
Hell. Not
Is
the
he
Forge of
alive?
Souls.
Wounded and dying. Imprisoned in shadow.
What shadow? A
Who
demon's?
A master of the dark.
I
They got
knew
him.
who shackled the bear. Belacor.
Oh, cool. I'm digging it.
Only a fool would challenge Belacor. And yet, the power of a dying god. There is no greater prize.
So let's be the
A
fool.
mere drop of Urson's blood would break my curse, ending my servitude to this accursed book. Free to profit
So it
from
is
its
the book,
secrets.
I guess.
But Urson is locked in the Forge of Souls, deep in the realm of
Oh,
chaos.
that's so cool.
And I cannot enter this nightmarish domain. All routes have been sealed by the maelstrom. There must be a way. The tome unveils a spell to summon a portal.
Runes.
One to bypass the maelstrom and create a door.
The design of
into
the book
chaos.
is amazing.
Knowledge to bargain, for I need an ally. One who is tempted by the power of the god bear
Hell yeah.
and can withstand the horrors within.
So far, I'm really digging it. I like the Diablo elements I see, especially in the book, you know, those demon faces and everything like that. They have a very nice, darker design, like Diablo does from Blizzard. Of course, I'm gonna say a lot about Blizzard because I played that stuff for 15 years, so it's the stuff I know most about. And what I find always fascinating here, especially with Warhammer, is that it feels like if Blizzard would fuse with the Warcraft universe together with the Diablo universe and the StarCraft, the three pillars basically, and become one, that kind of feels like a Warhammer vibe to me. It is more okay with StarCraft, it's more Warhammer 40k, and without it, or a little less, it feels more Warhammer Fantasy. But still, it is as if the realms merge together, it would give something like this. Maybe not as deep and cool, but it would be way closer than they are now. You know, there are different elements I see I enjoy from Warcraft also as Diablo, and they're just combined into one, which is cooler than separated, in my opinion. So that's why I dig the Warhammer world so much. I guess that's what it is. At least I feel that is it. It's so cool. It's interesting. Also, the light blue elements, the effects. It felt a lot like the Lich King, Wrath of the Lich King, all of that. Then the Diablo style together with the eyes. It is a very cool stuff, and especially if you're a Blizzard fan, old school Blizzard fan, those are elements you like to see. You like them a lot. Also, the evil dude going for the bear and stuff like that. It looked like a lot like the scene with the Lich King and Sindragosa. It is just some nostalgic stuff you see and you like a lot. And the story that is unfolding so far, it looks pretty good. Also, the art style is amazing, A lot of companies started using this kind of style with the drawn everywhere, more comic, with a background and animated foreground. It's pretty sick, to be honest. Pretty sick. I like it. And you see a lot of this is newer than the others.
False news has arrived before me. They believe Ursun is already dead. My proposition will require a delicate touch.
Oh, yeah. Didn't work out that well, huh?
The truth. Your god is not dead.
Oh, is this the Ice Queen?
He lies in the realm of chaos, a captive of the Shadow Lord.
Seems like it.
It is no lie. For one drop of Ursun's blood, I can help you save him.
He really wants that blood,
Choose
huh?
your last words wisely,
Yeah, it is her.
old man.
She looks cool.
Through your bloodline, you and the bear are one. See past your grief. Search your heart.
Said let it go. Let it go, Ice Queen. Let it go.
Alive.
Let him free.
He speaks the truth.
Boo,
He
boo.
speaks the truth.
Grow tomatoes.
Silence! We
No
have
tomatoes.
lost what is most precious. Many say I am at fault, that I no longer have the right to sit on this throne. So I stand.
Hell
I
yeah.
stand with my people.
That's cool.
All of you. And if it comes to it, I shall die with my people.
Pretty banger speech.
We have been blinded by grief. Ursun lives. And while he fights to draw breath, we fight for him!
Also, again,
For
some stuff
Ursun! For Kislev! For Ursun! For
very
Kislev!
still. Others animated. Gives life to it. Works like a very good
Kislev
skybox.
marches north into hell.
That's sick.
At the icy grave of Kislev's most glorious leader, I found the one I seek.
Who is it?
Konstantin of Kislev. There is no price he would not pay to save Ursun. And with the death of Tsar Boris Burger, he alone has belief enough to perform this miracle.
Oh,
It is a
that
mercy
guy reminds me of
that you cannot witness
Rasputin.
Kislev's
What a
desolation.
portrayal of Rasputin.
Your son has been taken from us. I see it in visions. He bleeds, trapped and alone. Yet instead of worship, the Tsarina dallies with frost magic and courtly intrigue.
This magic is cool.
Forgive me, my Tsar, but your daughter fails you. Doom comes for Kislev.
That's not good.
The shade who follows me shows himself.
I know where Ursun dies, and I can take you to him.
Lies will not save you, disciple of the dark gods.
Listen to me.
Everybody
My book
knows.
reveals a path to his deathbed. I will show you the way. For one drop, just one of Ursun's divine
So
blood.
greedy for that blood, no?
Sin unbound!
It
Thirsty.
will free me of a chaos-sent curse. It will make me pure. And your faith will save your god.
Did it really make him pure? I have my
Bring
doubts.
your book. The motherland endures, whatever the cost.
I'm pressing X, man. I'm pressing X. Vendor.
The grave of Kislev's most glorious leader. If Tsar Borisboka did not slumber in ice, he could have safeguarded Ursun.
Oh, the guy in the ice.
How low the motherland has fallen without you, my Tsar. How God is taken
I don't
from
really
us.
know
I see it in visions.
how I
His
feel about the
death
reuse,
draws
just
near.
different text.
And yet your fool daughter dallies in games of politics. If only you were here, you could save Orson.
Let's go.
But it cannot be. I will keep the faith as Kislev dies.
He reminds me of Terralion.
I will,
Oh, not
my
Terralion.
Tsar.
What's his name?
Poor
Miriam.
Costante.
Modric.
His zealotry blinds him to hope, deafens him to the cry from the cold void. But I hear you, Borisboka. Your spirit stirs in Kislev's
Let's
hour
go.
of need. Let me guide
he
you
revive
to
him?
Ursun for one drop of his divine blood.
Oh,
A
Awaken.
fair price to save the motherland.
Yeah, there he goes. Breaking free. Oh, that looks a lot different,
You
actually.
shall have your god blood. Ursun shall be saved.
He looks badass. Like some old sea beer.
A new evil enters the world. A prince of Kislev, reborn a prince of darkness. A champion of the Chaos Gods.
All of the guy from before.
Kislev will
Oh.
fall.
Turned into a fool.
It will kneel before me. Before chaos.
Isn't that Daniel?
You think too small for one so powerful.
Yes, Daniel.
Forgotten sealer. I
He looks sick, man.
Ursun.
Why stop at Kislev when you can give chaos the world?
No more
Smart.
twisted words.
Wait! Ursun lives!
You lie.
Wounded and dying by your hand, but alive! The shadow has him still.
Bellicor will pay for his betrayal.
The god bears power. It is yours for the
Beat his ass,
taking.
Daniel.
So take it.
The realm of chaos cannot be entered. No one can cross the maelstrom.
I can.
He can.
I will guide you back to the
Just wants
fortress.
blood, man.
All I require is one drop of Ursun's blood. Finish the job you started.
I feel weird about him.
God
Yeah.
Slayer.
God Slayer. World Slayer. Ursun's power.
Let's go. You know, with every single of those cinematics, I feel more and more that this old guy is just, you know, someone scheming in the background with a silver tongue. I just want this little drop, you know? Just this little drop and I won't betray you. You know? I don't know. The feeling is just rising and rising. It is a little weird. I don't think he's a super bad guy, but he's scheming and manipulating those huge, strong figures, yet now demon? Even demons. That's pretty big, actually.
Grand
Spirit of Bear.
Cathay, a vast empire to the east, ruled by powerful creatures, dragons, who can inhabit human form.
Oh, the Yin Yang Hulondra. Yeah, her.
You are gravely mistaken.
Dragon
We have no
serpents.
interest in a mere god's power.
No interest in power to use against the forces of chaos.
No,
I am
who cares?
Yao Ying, the storm dragon, older than the gods themselves.
Oh, really?
You are here for a greater purpose.
That's big.
This map shows the energy
What?
of all things. There should be harmony, but the world is unbalanced.
Oh, that looks cool.
My younger sister, Shenzu, bringer of light and hope.
No hope.
She ventured beyond the Norscan mountains,
We are in Warhammer,
but
no
was
hope.
lost. Without her light, darkness prevails.
Yeah,
And
that
our
sounds about
family
right.
has no comfort.
Though I feel your loss, the Tome of Fates provides no insight to your sister's whereabouts.
Urson knows he witnessed her fate.
Then why does he not
He looked a
tell
little
you?
like
I am
Drindermask.
Dragon.
There is mistrust between dragons and gods.
Not
If we
actually.
save Urson, he will tell us how to find Shenzu.
Let me serve you, mighty dragons. I can reach Urson. Lead you to him before it's too late. For one drop of his blood.
Your destiny is to guide us.
The king of the dragons? She's the queen?
The armies of Cathay must breach the maelstrom and march into chaos.
Oh, there they are. That looks...
Balance will be restored to the world when Shenzhou is returned to.
I like those dragon serpents. You know, that was interesting. It kinda seemed like this video game thing, the illusion of choice. The story seemed to go in a very different direction, but the solution for the problem is basically the same path the others had to go. It is interesting how it spins it and shows you basically, that even though the story would go another way, the same thing is the solution. It's interesting. Oh, skulls for the Skull Throne? Blood for the Blood God? Here we come.
Jagged rocks and rivers of fire. Here I found the greatest of all bloodthirsters.
Ooh, biggest bloodthirster. So it's you.
Bones of all that walked or crawled littered his lair. Scarbrand, raging gun.
All the
I
skulls
had
design.
but a
So good.
moment to make my case. The time it took to sharpen his murderous blades.
I
The
love this
demon
axe.
had spent millennia harvesting skulls
That's some like
to earn
a-
the forgiveness of his master, the Chaos God, Khorne. The skull of Urson would gain his favor.
What do you know of Khorne's favor?
Nothing, mighty Scarbrand. I am but a
Nothing.
servant, ready to aid your slaughter.
I can smell
Just
the
feels.
magic on you, Seer. I'll take your skull.
Why take mine when you can have the skull of a god? Let me go.
You know what I mean? That feels so much like the real poking and manipulating, scheming. I don't know, it just feels very much that way. Very much.
Guide you through the maelstrom to where Belagor imprisons the bear. Take
Even
his
though-
skull. All I
don't
want
know.
is a drop of Urson's blood.
Keep your skull. Give me the bear.
Ooh,
One skull for the throne.
he's digging it.
The rest are mine to collect.
See, I don't know if it's just to start the story and kick it off and spin a narrative, or if he's really plotting and scheming. He really, really doesn't feel like a genuine nice guy that just does it to be pure again, you know? It just doesn't come off this way. Not at all. And this looks like Plagueland, so hopefully it's a Nurgle boy. The body of the bear. That looks Nurgle, and I love it.
The gallows tree.
Yes.
Dwelling of Kugath, father of plagues.
Uga.
There is no greater brewmaster of phage and pox than he.
Oh, here we come.
To describe the squalor of the fetid sewer is impossible. I risked my very flesh to tread it.
And that's so
Kugath thought me but another specimen for his grotesque
Hello.
experiments. Before the rot consumed me, I
Love the
offered
design.
something finer.
all up for it.
Belagor has imprisoned the god bear of Kislev.
Oh, how delightful. If Belagor
Voice is so good.
there'll be plenty of carrion for me.
Ursun himself lies dying, fatally wounded in the Forge of Souls.
A dying god. The finest corpse from which to brew a plague.
A god pox, mighty Kugath.
A god pox.
Oh, God pox.
Ah, you tempt me, old man. But I cannot reach the Forge of Souls.
Worst
The
dungeon ever.
maelstrom prevents us.
I can reach it and guide you to the dying bear.
And why would you do this, little healthy mortal?
For a single drop of Ursun's blood. That
See,
is
again.
my fee.
Again. I don't know.
Damn it! Blood for you, the body for me.
He is happy. He is so happy. And the guy doesn't give a fuck about the god, you know? Before he talks about protecting him to the people that want to protect him and then killing him to the people that want to kill him. It is just, you know, it feels so wrong, so scheming, so intricate. Yeah. So wrong.
It was in the Palace of Ruin I found Nakari,
That
the
looks...
keeper of secrets. His den of excess was no
Oh,
place for
Slanesh?
mortals. With every step it whispered promises of all I desire.
Yeah, that sounds
Like
Slanesh.
others before me, my soul yearned
They're having
to
fun,
be
man.
ensnared.
Lots of fun.
But I knew if I
Great fun.
succumbed here, he would own me for eternity. I made my revelations quickly, before my senses gave way. Yet Nakari found the tale of Belacor and Ursun tiresome.
Yeah, don't care. Don't
It was a secret he kept already. As my mind clouded, I made a final gambit. I would guide him through the maelstrom to the bear's deathbed.
The bear. Yes, tempting.
The sorrow of a dying god.
Oh, just see them all in the
Yours to
background.
treasure.
So,
A treasure to cherish. I want it. You will give it to me.
One drop of Ursun's blood. That is my fee.
Advise me well, and you will have your desire. Fail me, and I will have your soul.
his silver tongue, man. Can't get over it. Can't get over it. Eyes of the bear.
The Silvered Tower. Refuge of Kairos Fateweaver. The most powerful of all demon sorcerers. I found the great conjurer searching for a
Oh, it's a
spell
birdie
to pass
boy.
through the maelstrom. But his scribe
The
scoured every
knowledge.
book in
Yes,
vain.
yeah.
I told him
Loves
of
birds.
Ursun, held captive in the Forge of Souls. But he dismissed my wisdom.
We already know of Bellacor's plot.
Design is
I see the past, and I see the future.
But you are blind to the present.
Oh.
You did not see the maelstrom, nor can you decipher a path through it.
The Tome of Fates holds the answer, the spell we search for.
That's a
Kill
cool
him,
skill set.
brother. Take it.
Only
And
I
weakness.
can use it. The tome is bound to my soul.
We can unpick it.
Eyes in his hand.
Let him serve us.
And on the
For
tongue.
one drop of god blood, I have foreseen
Oh.
it.
Peck out the eyes of Ursa.
And-
Use their power to view the present.
The sight of a god. The past, present, and future. All will be ours to see.
Yeah, makes sense that they want that. Oh, ogres?
Ogres feast to honor Greasus the Overglident.
Big boys.
Their appetites are ferocious. I must be wary.
Time
Oh
is up,
my.
wizard. No, put him in the stew.
Wait!
The trailer was so amazing.
Can be harnessed from a dying god.
Power. Ogres take what they want. What more power do we need?
Oh,
Oil
that guy.
the pot. More fresh meat.
Please wait! The god is up there! You can't devour it!
Quiet.
Even selling him out as a
A
feast.
bear, you say?
Sounds tasty.
Shut up! A new meat. God flesh.
Enough for you, your warriors, and your god, the Great Maw.
Great Maw.
I can smell it now. Roast god ribs.
Not the
Feast
Maw.
like no other.
You're no meat eater. What's in it for you?
My book reveals a path to
Oh
his
my God.
deathbed. I will show you the way for one drop of Ursun's divine blood.
One drop. But ogres get the rest.
That
Yeah.
is the deal.
Oh my god. Oh, so let's get to her. Sure. You missed out on that last time. Badass landing. It looks pretty interesting. Is a shield a maw? No, it's a face with a mouth. Oh my god. She looks super badass. How's she going? Paula? Hell yeah. Ooh, that's so good. Oh man. That was too short. Way too short. Pretty badass. So that was it. Valkia was a little quick. I don't really know what to say besides she looked badass, kinda classical, you know, badass demon lady. Maybe it reminded me a little of Dreadlords. Just a little bit. Yeah, pretty badass. Her armor was cool. The shield was interesting. Her moves looked pretty cool. So that's pretty much all about her. The Legendary Lords. That was a very, very interesting series, you know? It was... I like the style, the cartoony with the skybox kind of background and the moving parts, the animated. Is a rather new stuff, or at least lately I've seen it a lot. It wasn't used that much before, and I really liked that sort of trailer, so that's cool. Then I don't know what I have to think about the old guy. He looked to me, I said it again and again, like a scheming piece of shit, you know? He doesn't care shit for the bear. He just scheming around, changing stuff up, and trying to sell him off more or less to the highest bidder, whoever gives him his drop of blood, so he can do with that whatever he wants. I don't know if it's really purifying him, I kinda doubt it, but it could also be because we just saw it from way too many angles, so it looked that way. Or it just intensified it so you can pick it up more easily. I don't know. I really don't know. But it was a very cool introduction. Also, all the type of different lords that you can play. So I guessed it was, you know, the first scene where where everybody sees it, and then if you pick a lord, basically, this is your start scene, and everybody goes on the same mission, basically, but with the different lords. So this was your little introduction, and maybe the story has some, you know, minor dialogue changes or different boss fights, whatever. Some different changes in the storyline. I don't know if this is part of the main story or if this is kind of DLC side content that you pick your legendary lord and go with them through it. I'm not fully aware of that. I just know the system looked kind of cool, and if this is all the fleshed out stuff with Daniel where you can change basically arms and everything like that, that is pretty sick. So from everything I saw, it is cool, it is interesting for sure, and I liked it. Like a lot of Warhammer, it's just interesting to me is the mix of the deep fantasy and then also the hell and stuff like that, especially the Chaos Realms, you know. You should know by now, I like them a lot, Nurgle extremely, but here also the others were pretty cool. Nurgle maybe only had a slight edge here, so it is what it is. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have other stuff, I have a couple of stuff already. I want to watch more about the Warhammer Fantasy. Maybe there's a video like, you know, Bricky's every 40k faction explained, but for the Warhammer Fantasy universe, it would be interesting to look at that and to gather some more knowledge as a overview point, basically, because I get some of the factions wrong a lot. I don't know really in depth about them. And it would be cool if there's a series where you can learn about them pretty much. So yeah. But that's all for now. See you in the next one. Bye.